So this week I got my student loan through, which is supposed to go on food and other important things, and I have spent it on mostly hair care stuff. So there's a couple of things I wanted on LookFantastic, and I found a voucher code for 10% off, but I get 10% off anyway, I think, for being a student. But I had 10% off, so I thought I would indulge myself in some hair care stuff, because all of my hair care stuff is either really, really old or just really naff. So I bought some good, solid hair care stuff after lots of hard grafting research, and I'm going to show you all what I got. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the only item I got that isn't hair care, and this is the Burts Bees Sensitive Facial Cleanser. And I ended up getting this because I bought the Superdrug Vitamin E like cleansing balm thing, and you get like a cloth with it. It's basically like a really cheap cleanse and polish. But I ended up getting that, and I wanted to try that out, and actually it didn't really agree with my skin and kind of made it really sensitive and sore like around my nose. So I ended up having a look to see what sensitive skincare was like on LookFantastic while I was buying everything else. So I ended up getting this, and I have tried a few Burts Bees stuff before, mostly like lip balms and things like that. I think I've tried a shower gel before as well. Mostly lip balms, and I've really liked them before, and apparently they do good skincare, so I bought this. And I have used this in the last couple of days because I got my like package a couple of days ago, so I have used everything that I've bought. But I actually really like this. It's nice and soft, it's a nice thick creamy cleanser, and it's really, really good for sensitive skin. I did feel it like getting a little bit tingly, not necessarily like burning or painful, just it felt a bit odd around where my nose was already pretty sensitive, but it's not broken me out or anything like that. I've not had any allergic reactions to it, and it's just pretty good, I have to say. I'm very impressed with this, and it says natural 99%. So 99% is a pretty big percentage to be natural, so that's okay with me, I don't mind. And now we have all of my hair care stuff. So I'll start with the one thing that isn't Tiggy, because the rest of it is. And it's the Philip Kingsley Elasticizer, and this is the extreme one, and it's just like the 75ml version, because I've never tried it before, so I thought I'll get a little one and then see if it... My throat today. So I thought I'd get the 75ml one because I've never tried it before, and a lot of people were like recommending it on Twitter. It's a new word I've just made up, and I thought I'd give it a go, but they only had the extreme version, so I got this instead. But apparently the normal version is better for like really fine hair, which is what I have, and then with this one you can still use it, but you have to be sort of careful how much you use it and like how much you put on and stuff, because it does say that on the back. But yeah, I've used it once and I'm not 100% sure on it quite yet, but I don't think I used it like to the T, like to the instructions on the back, which is helpful if I do that. But yeah, I'm going to try and do it exactly how it says on the back of the tube, and then I will report back with my findings, because I really want to like this, because everybody loves it and they rave about it. And yeah, so I'm going to try using this. I have no idea what's happening to my throat today. And now we have the Tiki stuff. So I absolutely love Tiki Bedhead products. I have for years. I've started quite a reasonable collection. I have the Tiki Queen for a Day like volume or thickening spray, which is getting a little bit old and I should probably throw it away by now, but that's really good. I really like that. I have what's it called? The smoothing like serum, and then I have another thickening one, the one that's in like a purple ball, and I can't remember what it's called now. But I have them, and I've added a few more things that I've sort of seen on reviews and like YouTube tutorials and stuff. So I have, first of all, the Diggy Bedhead Ego Boost Split End Mender Leave-In Conditioner. And this was always used on me whenever I went into the hairdressers, because I used to have like really long hair, and it used to be really brittle and dry because I would straighten the death out of it when I was in school, and they always use this on me, and it smells so amazing, and I used to always sort of look at it from a distance over on the shelf and be like, you look so pretty, I want you, but you're so expensive and I'm 16, I don't have any money. I've been lusting after this for a good few years, and I finally just went, why do I not own this, and bought it. And the packaging of Tiki Bedhead is my all-time favourite packaging. I mean, look at this. It's just awesome. I've used this a couple of times as well. With all the Tiki Bedhead like styling products, I have to be really careful about how much I use. So with this, I use like just a tiny pump because I have really fine hair. A lot of product goes a very long way. So I have to be careful how much product I use. But so far I'm really liking this and it smells amazing. It's more watery than I thought it would be as well. But yeah, and I like the fact that you can twist it to lock it and twist it to unlock it, because I found with the other ones you can't do that and I can't travel with them because otherwise they're going to squirt everywhere. So I like that. And the next thing I have is the Diggy Bedhead On The Rebound Curl Recall Cream, because I have naturally curly hair but only like at the front. And then at the back, it's poker straight, which is very annoying. I have this and it says, to reform rebellious curls into soft and defined ringlets. I don't know about like ringlets. So far, I have noticed that it does like make my hair curlier when I'm blow drying it. Not to like, it doesn't look like glossy, curly, lovely waves. It just looks curlier, like it makes my curls more defined and less like frizzy. I do always end up using like a curling wand and stuff after I've blow dried it, just because I get really frizzy hair because it's so fine. But yeah, I mean, I'm not 100% sure whether I love this or not, because I don't know whether it seems necessary, but I will keep using it and I'll see, you know, what it does. And then last but not least, we have a product that I have to say, I used it as soon as I got it out of the packaging. I've used it again today, and I don't think I've ever loved a hair product more in such a short space of time than I do with this. It's the Tiki Bedhead Totally Baked Volumizing and Prepping Hair Meringue, and wow, is this stuff amazingly good. This I think is from the Candy collection, which is why it's all swirly. It doesn't look like the rest of them. And I used to be a big fan of mousse when I was in school, like a lot of people in the early noughties were, and I had crispy moussey hair and it wasn't a good look. So I kind of stayed away from mousses for a very long time because it was always a stigma of mousses create these crispy, wet looking kind of ringlets that it just looked crap, basically, is what I'm trying to say. It looked rubbish. So I stayed away from mousses, and then I thought, you know what, people have been saying mousses have moved on from the age of crispy wet looking hair. I'll try this. First of all, it smells exactly like lemon meringue, and I'm not a big fan of lemon meringue. I like the smell of it, but the taste of it just doesn't do it for me. But this smells so amazing. At first I put too much of it on and it definitely volumized, that's for sure, but it did make my hair a little bit heavy and a little bit like greasy feeling. So today I used just half a pump. It seems to have not created the greasy feeling, which is nice. I just put it on my roots instead this time, whereas before I put it all the way through my hair. But I just put it a little bit on my roots and then blow dried it, and I noticed immediately that my hair had more volume because I have very fine flat hair, so getting volume in my hair is very difficult, and I noticed it as soon as I blow dried my hair. I was like, wow, that is some good stuff. So I tend to use this on my roots just to give me a bit of lift around here. I think I could probably get away with putting a little bit more in. I don't think I put quite enough in. Maybe a pump, like a medium-sized pump, I think I'll try next time. But it is all about experimentation. But I am loving this. I'm going to do like a full-on review demo kind of thing because I think this is just, I think this might be my holy grail hair product. There you go. I just said it. I'm not taking it back. I've claimed it. Holy grail hair product. Bam. There we go. And then last but not least, I got a freebie because I bought a lot of Tiki products, and they gave me this, which is like a Tiki Bedhead, like a bag. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to put in it, but it has a little window and a yellow lining, which is very snazzy. But I think because it is for like, obviously hair care, maybe I could put brushes and stuff in it, and maybe like clips and things. But it's a decent size. I was pretty impressed about how big it was. See? I could use it as a makeup bag, but I don't know what I'll use it for, but I'm very impressed with my freebie. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be. So that is pretty much all I have to show you on the haul hair care front. And I don't think I have anything else to say. So I will say that I will say that my 1000 subscriber giveaway is still happening on this channel. If you want to find out more about the giveaway, the video will be the channel trailer. So as soon as you go on to my channel, it will be there for you to see. It's a 1000 subscriber giveaway. All the rules are in the description if you want to enter into that. And that is open for another 2 weeks. So the closing date is actually in the description box as well. So if you want to know what date it is, I can't remember what date it is now. So that is that. And I think that is all I have left to say. So if you enjoyed this video, remember to thumbs up and subscribe. And don't forget to join me on Twitter, because I seem to be on Twitter pretty much all the time if you want to have a chat on there. And I will see you next week for another video, so goodbye.